Disrespect is an immediate test of inner strength, and almost everyone fails it in the exact same manner. Someone drops an offensive remark, dismisses your presence, or attacks your character, and your ego instantly takes the bait. Your chest tightens, your heart rate surges, and a fierce urge to defend yourself takes control. You feel compelled to strike back, put them in their place, or prove to everyone present that you are not someone to be crossed. Even if you manage to stay silent in that moment, the internal battle doesn't end there. You carry that person home with you. You sit in your car replaying the interaction, dissecting every single word, constructing elaborate counterarguments, and proving to a phantom in your mind how right you were. Consider the sheer absurdity of that exchange. An unhealthy individual threw out a lazy 10-second comment, and in return, you handed them 10 full hours of your peace, your focus, and your vital energy. You allowed someone you do not even respect to dictate the emotional tone of your entire day. You surrendered your internal remote control to a person who cares nothing for your well-being. When Marcus Aurelius sat down to write his personal journals, notes intended strictly for his own guidance, not for an audience, he began his mornings with an uncompromising reality check. He told himself explicitly that the individuals he would encounter that day would be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, envious, and bitter. He did not write this out of cynicism or resentment. He wrote it because he understood a fundamental law of human nature. Expecting broken people to act whole is a form of self-sabotage. When you get angry at someone for acting disrespectfully, you are essentially getting angry at water for being wet or fire for burning. You are demanding that reality bend to your personal preferences. The Stoics recognized that the world is populated by individuals who lack self-awareness, emotional discipline, and basic decency. That is not a surprise. It is the baseline reality of human existence. The moment you expect everyone to treat you with fairness and grace, you prepare yourself for endless disappointment and constant outrage. To break free from this trap, you must understand where toxic behavior actually originates. Cruelty, passive aggression, and petty insults are almost never about you. They're confessions. A person who is genuinely strong, secure, and at peace with themselves feels zero desire to tear down another human being. They have no need to assert dominance, manufacture drama, or project superiority because their self-worth is already grounded. When someone attacks you, they're simply offering a transparent view of the chaos living inside their own mind. Their hostility is merely a manifestation of their own insecurity, jealousy, or internal misery. They are suffering, and because they cannot process their own pain, they attempt to export it to you. Understanding this transforms the entire dynamic. Why would you absorb poison from a person who is currently drinking it themselves? You wouldn't throw a physical punch at a sick person for coughing near you. So stop taking emotional illness personally. There is a profound distinction between an event and your internal judgment of that event. Someone directing harsh words toward you is nothing more than physical sound waves traveling through space. Those vibration patterns possess zero inherent power to degrade your character, ruin your reputation, or diminish your intrinsic worth. Sound waves cannot penetrate your soul. The only way an insult gains power is if you actively reach out, pick it up, internalize it, and decide that it matters to you. As Epictetus famously observed, if a person manages to provoke you, realize that your own mind is complicit in the provocation. Harm requires your consent. If someone calls you a liar, but you know you are honest, the statement is simply false. It carries no weight. If someone calls you weak, but you know your own strength, their opinion is entirely irrelevant. An insult only stings when it strikes a hidden insecurity you already harbor about yourself. When you are completely grounded in who you are, another person's opinion becomes as insignificant as the noise of distant traffic outside your window. When an unstable person attempts to push your buttons, they are setting a trap. They are desperate for a reaction. They are begging you to lower your standards, match their volume, and get down in the dirt with them. The second you lose your composure, raise your voice, or engage in a petty back and forth, you lose. You validate their strategy. You hand them the exact power they were seeking, and you double the foolishness in the room. True authority is not about shouting the loudest or having the final word. True authority is remaining completely undisturbed while chaos unfolds around you. It is the ability to look directly at disrespect, recognize it for the desperate bid for attention that it is, and grant it absolutely zero access to your state of mind. This does not mean you become a doormat or allow people to violate your physical boundaries. There's a massive difference between emotional detachment and passivity. A Stoic handles disrespect with cold, surgical clarity. If a boundary needs to be established, you set it without anger, without raising your voice, and without drama. You state clearly what is acceptable and what is not, or you simply remove yourself from the environment entirely. You enforce boundaries not to punish others, but to protect your own standards. When you remove raw emotion from the equation, you rob the aggressor of their leverage. Nothing disarms an aggressive, toxic individual faster than absolute, unshakable indifference. When they throw a punch, expecting a collision, and instead hit empty air, they're left stumbling over their own momentum. Your composure becomes a mirror that reflects their own foolishness right back onto them. You must train yourself to view disrespectful people not as obstacles, but as weight training for your character. Smooth seas do not build skilled sailors. If you are only calm when everyone around you is polite, your composure is fragile. It relies entirely on ideal external conditions. However, when someone treats you with outright disrespect and you manage to maintain your silence, hold your frame, and protect your peace, your mental strength expands significantly. That difficult person just handed you a free opportunity to practice patience, self-control, and emotional mastery. In a unique way, they functioned as a workout partner for your mind. Stop waiting for the world to become polite. You will never sanitize society. You cannot police every mouth, filter every personality, or force bad actors to act right. Arrogant, manipulative, and rude people will cross your path tomorrow, next week, and for the remainder of your life. The goal was never to eliminate toxic people from the world. The goal was to make yourself completely immune to their influence. The moment you stop expecting broken people to act whole and start demanding total emotional discipline from yourself, you become entirely untouchable. If this message resonated with you today, do not let the momentum end here. Subscribe to the channel, take a deep breath, and reclaim control of your life. I will see you in the next one.